we are on an expedition around India to discover 100 unique and iconic motorcycles.
Motorcycles will define the face of Indian motorcycling.
This is Indian 0 to 100 motorcycles.
Sugomi, a Japanese word referring to something that instills fear, horror, and threats in the eyes of the beholder. It is the very concept Kawasaki designed their Z1000 on, their most radically styled sports bike ever. And it does look like a predator, waiting in the wilderness, ready to pounce on its prey. With the headlight assembly resembling the face of a panther and the LED lights as its eyes, the Z1000 comes across as one of the most aggressively designed street fighters today.
The Z1000 is absolutely my favorite street naked out there. Not only because of the way it looks, but also because of the power it has. With 140 bhp, by no means it's slow. It's also got oodles of torque and you can handle the potholes as you just saw on the road. But yes, there are more powerful street nakeds out there. For example, the Super Duke 1290, which got 180 bhp of power. That is quite insane.
It gets power from the ZX-10R inspired 1043cc inline-4 engine, which is tuned to deliver more power at the lower and middle rev range.
About handling, it handles very well, and even though it weighs around 225 kgs, the weight quite literally disappears when you're riding the bike. And this is one bike which I would not mind taking on the track and competing with the 1000cc super bikes out there.
Let go of the throttle at high RPMs and the engine generates an intimidating intake growl.
What a motorcycle! I want one, but definitely in matte black.
From a modern 4-stroke street fighter, we now move on to a 2-stroke vintage Jawa. Jawa, a motorcycle manufacturer from the Czech Republic, landed in India in 1960 and sold its motorcycles under the brand ideal Jawa. And what we have today is one of the earliest models in India, a Jawa 250.
A very beautiful morning to all you lovely people. Welcome back to India in 0 to 100 motorcycles. Professor Sham, what is the most unique feature about this bike and why is this bike so close to you?
This bike is 1954 model, and especially I have traveled most of the area in India, you can say, but this vehicle never stops on the road. Once you start the vehicle, it goes on.
It's been around like 50 years that you have it in the family and it still doesn't give you any problem at all.
No trouble.
And you also took this bike to Manali very recently, right?
On 14 December to 24 December, we 20 people went, and within 10 days and 9 hours, we have traveled 4,370 kilometers. That is up to Manali and back to Pune.
Its 2-stroke single-cylinder 250cc engine produced 14 bhp of maximum power and could go up to maximum speeds of 109 kilometers per hour.
Vintage motorcycles, I'd like to call this in one of the vintage gems here. How easy it is for you to maintain
It is not
these
easy
bikes?
at all, because manufacturing has stopped in 1982.
Right.
For Jawa, then it was SD, then it was Road King. So there is no manufacturing.
Yeah, these things are priceless for today, and especially I don't think even you need to replace anything, because I think the leg guard is absolutely original. Everything, nothing has been changed in this bike since that time.
The silencer, known as wing silencer.
Wing silencer.
Yeah, they are original. With the 62 years I am using them.
The Jawa 250 is a remarkable example of long-lasting and durable motorcycles whose production was stopped a long time ago.
Especially I will say, if you are physically fit, you can drive the vehicle. Now I am just young 75.
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
so-
You've been traveling. You travel more than people like us can do that. I think this is a very unique feature of the bike.
That is called lever. Gear lever and kick lever. They are separate for this model up to 54.
And we are sincerely thankful to Professor Sham for allowing us to experience this vintage 1954 model.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. It was.
And thank you all of you, because you have come all the way from Delhi and giving us this opportunity. Show the people should see this, and
they need to get inspired and they need to see these kind of motorcycles that they have a place, and they like more than the place, it's in the heart of all our Indians.
Riding such an old and classic motorcycle is all about nostalgia. and the feeling of belonging. But modern-day facilities like OLX can present a rare opportunity to anybody looking to buy this piece of motorcycling history. It is the window into the past of Indian motorcycling, and we hope that it will never be forgotten.